There's a particular quiet confidence in the hue of butter yellow, a color that sits somewhere between warmth and subtlety, brightness and calm. It doesn't shout for attention like citrus or neon, instead, it glows. This shade carries with it the nostalgia of morning light on old wallpaper, the softness of sunlit linen, the memory of quiet kitchens and open windows. Butter yellow is not trend-driven, it's atmosphere-driven. It infuses spaces with optimism, but never overwhelms. It brings a sense of sweetness to a room, like cream stirred into strong coffee or the golden crust on a fresh-baked loaf. And in the realm of interior design, it offers a palette that is both grounding and uplifting, familiar and fresh. The bathroom, often reduced to functionality, becomes a sanctuary when bathed in soft tones like butter yellow. It shifts the space from clinical to comforting, offering the kind of warmth that makes even morning routines feel gentle. Walls in this tone reflect light in a way that feels forgiving. Morning sun bouncing off buttery paint creates a luminous wash across tiles and mirrors, softening edges and setting a calm tone for the day. It turns the act of brushing teeth, washing hands, or stepping out of the shower into something more human, more present. Pairing this shade with natural materials, pale stone, blonde wood, woven textures, amplifies its organic character. The color becomes a partner in quiet elegance, working alongside materials that breathe rather than dazzle. White ceramic sinks and bathtubs take on a warmer hue, surrounded by soft yellow walls. Even traditional chrome or brass fixtures feel more refined, their metallic coolness balanced by the room's radiant softness. Butter yellow cabinetry or a single accent wall behind a mirror can provide a charming visual focal point. For bathrooms with limited natural light, this color acts as an amplifier, making even artificial lighting feel more like sunlight. It glows without glare, warms without dimming. If these butter yellow decor ideas brought warmth and charm to your inspiration board, don't forget to like this video and share it with friends who love cozy and vibrant spaces. In the bedroom, butter yellow becomes more than color, it becomes emotion. It radiates a subtle comfort that's perfect for a space meant to cradle both rest and reflection. Its softness doesn't dull the senses, it coaxes them gently, much like the first light of day breaking through curtains. This is a color that welcomes you in the morning and winds down with you at night. Walls painted in this hue never feel stark, even in the most minimalist settings. They hum with a quiet life, a warmth that lingers. Upholstery in butter yellow, a headboard, a reading chair, adds a layer of sunlight that remains even after the lamp is switched off. Paired with crisp white bedding or earthy linen sheets, the effect is timeless and effortlessly serene. Butter yellow doesn't dominate in the bedroom, it partners. It works with dusty mauves, warm whites, sage greens, or washed-out blues to create palettes that feel composed but never cold. Speech balloon, how would you use butter yellow in your decor? As a bold accent, wall color, or through subtle accessories? Share your ideas in the comments. The kitchen is the beating heart of the home, and butter yellow lends it a sense of nostalgia that's as comforting as the scent of something baking. It's a color steeped in memory, the warmth of Sunday breakfasts, the hum of early mornings, the sunlight caught in curtains and enamel mugs. But even beyond its retro charm, butter yellow brings freshness, modernity, and brightness to today's kitchens and dining areas. On cabinetry, it feels both familiar and modern, especially when paired with matte finishes or vintage-inspired handles. In a dining nook, butter yellow walls make the space glow at all hours, turning each meal into a moment. A set of painted wooden chairs or a vintage sideboard in this hue immediately softens hard lines and welcomes conversation. The tone works beautifully with natural materials like butcher block countertops, open shelving in reclaimed wood, and stone or terracotta floors. Pair it with white subway tiles for a clean, graphic contrast, or let it sit beside warm grays and soft olives for a more organic, European sensibility. Even industrial elements, like exposed bulbs or concrete countertops, feel softened when butter yellow enters the scene. Textiles are an easy way to play with this color. Napkins, tablecloths, or cushions in butter yellow with thin stripes or subtle florals evoke farmhouse charm without veering into cliché. Vintage glassware, pottery with yellow glazes, and open bowls of lemons or warm-toned fruits further root the palette in everyday beauty. Ultimately, this color transforms kitchens and dining rooms into spaces of generosity and light. It makes them feel less like places to prepare food and more like places to gather, talk, reflect. It honors routine while adding a layer of ease and gentleness, creating rooms where memories are made as much by the palette as by the people. For more unique color inspirations and home decor tips, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for updates. In the living room, butter yellow becomes a language of subtle joy and lived-in ease. It's a shade that captures the spirit of golden hour, fleeting, warm, imperfectly beautiful. When layered into the common heart of the home, it fosters connection, conversation, and lightness. It can be expressive without being loud, and calming without ever being dull. A butter yellow sofa becomes a gentle focal point, more welcoming than stark white, less imposing than deep hues. In upholstery, it invites touch and ease. Accents like cushions, throws, or curtains in varying degrees of yellow, from soft primrose to mellow ochre, can create a space that feels warm even on gray days. On the walls, butter yellow acts as a mood setter. It makes light linger, even when the sun is low. It picks up the golden tones in wood floors, brings out warmth in artwork, and supports a variety of styles, from rustic and eclectic to contemporary and mid-century. It's remarkably adaptive, just enough pigment to feel present, never so much as to dominate. Furniture in natural materials, rattan, aged leather, lightly stained woods, complements it effortlessly. Butter yellow thrives in texture-rich environments. Think boucle chairs, woven baskets, stone coffee tables. The color becomes more than a backdrop, it becomes a connective tissue, tying together pieces collected over time. Even in minimalist settings, a touch of butter yellow brings emotion. A single vase, a framed print, or a low-pile rug can infuse the space with comfort and cohesion. Lighting plays an important role here. 2 warm bulbs and golden sconces enhance the shade, adding a candlelit quality to even the most modern room. This color doesn't demand formality. It wants comfort. It wants Sunday afternoons, stacks of books, open windows. And in that ease, it offers something essential, a space where everyone belongs, where light is not just decoration, but identity. Butter yellow is not just a color, it's a way of seeing. It captures light and softens it, brings joy and quietude in equal measure. It makes rooms feel touched by the sun even on overcast days. It holds the potential to soften a minimalist scheme or lift a layered, traditional one. It's the color of welcome, of nostalgia, of possibility. As homes become more than just places of shelter, as they become sanctuaries, studios, gathering spots, and places of personal meaning, colors like butter yellow rise in importance. They don't just style a room, they shape how it feels to live there. And perhaps that is the quiet genius of butter yellow, it never tries to be the moment. It simply lets the moment shine through it.